It's going to be a new community launched by Damac. It's like 729 units only. They're sold like hotcakes. Everyone is fighting on launch. I need this unit, I need that unit. This project, I really love too many things about it.
Hello everyone, this is Semi Shalyas and Tosi Praja is with us today. So what we are gonna do today, we are gonna talk about our very thrilled community. It is gonna launch by Damac. So let's talk about Suncity. Yeah, Tosi, what do you say about it?
So the first thing about any new launch comes the developer itself. So it's going to be a new community launched by Damac. And first of all, I would like to talk a little about Damac itself. Right now, from over 2 decades, Damac has provided almost 46,000 homes across the world. And right now, it has a very strong base in the way. Being a developer, when we talk about Damac, it's privately owned #1 developer. Okay, it's starting from luxury golf communities to skyscrapers or anything. Damac comes #1 if we talk about privately.
Indeed, it comes at #1 because Damac it's famous for its quality.
Yeah.
Its amenities, like
Yeah,
it's top
absolutely.
notch. They are providing it, and people love it for the golf views.
Yeah, exactly. So, being a developer, the first thing as an investment point of view, what you need to have in your mind, in which developer are you investing in. So right now, Damac comes in the top tier developers right now in Dubai, and whoever has invested in Damac from recent decade, he has made so many good returns. If we talk about Damac Hills 1, if we talk about Damac Hills 2, if we talk about Damac Lagoons itself, Damac Lagoons right now in 2024 is the top selling townhouse and villa community. So being a developer, I really love Damac, and this project, I really love too many things about it.
And to see, I heard about one thing. I don't know it's a rumor or the reality. What do you think about the shortage of the houses in Dubai?
Yeah, right now, as you know, D33 agenda has been launched, and it's all about doubling the economy, doubling up the population by the end of 2040. And you being in Dubai from a very long time, you know that if there is any property vacant, it would be maximum rented within a week or within 2 weeks, right? Why is this? Because obviously, every time there are a lot of tenants, there are a lot of visitors right now. Even if you see, like this month started, September started, and the roads are right now, they're heavily with the traffic.
Yeah,
Why
it's
is that?
really bad.
Yeah. So the visitors are coming right now. Those who were on the vacations, they were having holidays, they are coming back. So right now, Dubai is already full, if you'll see, right? So when we talk about the shortage, according to recent surveys, Dubai is right now on 15 to 20,000 shortage of homes every year. Okay, and it's predicted to be for next 5 to 10 years at least. And right now, you know, the recent launches, there are a lot of new launches also going on, but still Dubai is still on the shortage of home. If we would talk about the expected visitors going to be here or expected residents which are going to be here, so for next some years Dubai is on a shortage of home. And you can see yourself, have you seen the recent launches for Mr, Damac, Nakheel? How are they sold? They're sold like hotcakes, right?
Yeah.
Back in our countries, it's like if you are selling something of 10 15 rupees or something, it sells like that. Everyone is fighting on launch. I need this unit, I need that unit. Why is that? Obviously, all of the investors, they are not senseless. They are having a mindset. They can see the future for Dubai for next 5 to 10 years. What's going to happen, and the prices are for sure going to rise. Okay.
So by keeping that D33 agenda, so we are gonna support the raising population in terms of the houses, either apartments or townhouses.
Yeah.
Or by the naming of townhouses, what did you think about it? Like, which one is gonna make more money? I mean, come on, in Dubai, the properties, it's balanced, either apartment, either townhouses.
Yeah.
But as per your perspective,
Yeah.
because you're in the real estate for a so long time,
Yeah.
what do you think? What is the main demand for the people as per their budget?
As per their budget, if we talk about, you know, if there is a building,
Yeah.
it's having 50 stories inside, it's having more than 500, 600 units, right? What I'm talking is the least amount, right? If you talk about a whole community for a townhouse or a villa, it consists of at least 2,000, 3,000 units, and that community is based on millions of square feet, having amenities and all that areas inside. So when we talk about the shortage, basically that's more of a townhouse and less of the apartments, because a single building can cover up to 5 to 600 accommodation, because it's having it's towards the sky, it's not towards the landscape. When we talk about villas, it needs space. It's G+2 maximum. So when we talk about villas, it needs space, and Dubai, the side of Dubai starting from Sharjah towards the Palm, it's already full, right? So the next available space for villas community is only the south side, right? And that's why I always prefer to my clients, I always tell to my investors that this is the future of Dubai. If you are going to invest in Business Bay right now, you might make that much amount of money in next 5 to 10 years, okay? Because the prices there are already the highest prices till now, right? And same if you would go for any villa community which was launched, like I'll give you an example of Arabian Ranches 3, was launched at 1.1 million. Today, for a 3-bedroom, today you can't get any unit lower than 2.6, 2.7 million.
That's
Okay.
true.
So again, the point is, those who are buying at 2.6 million, they are going to make another million dirham maybe in next 3 years or 4 years, or maybe more than that. But those who invested 3 years back, when there wasn't that much population, that much development, they made a lot of money. And again, that is on a payment plan, and you're not paying the whole amount, you are just paying 70% before the handover, 30% at the handover. And if you would be calculating your return on the equity, what we call, it's more than 150 to 200%. Where in the world can you find that? Nowhere. I have been into business from so long, and I haven't seen any kind of such a profit appreciation ever in any business, right? So this is what Dubai gives you, and especially when we talk about townhouses, they are really good and the demand is really high. Especially we Pakistanis and Indian people, we like to have huge houses with having backyards, having a pool, having a terrace and everything. So and you know that almost 60 to 65% of the population in Dubai is covered by Pakistanis and Indians, and again Bangladeshis and Nepalis. So the first preference for all of us, we love to live in a townhouse having a private private walls, private everything, and the kids playing around the home. So we are having that vibe. That's the reason the townhouses are more under demand.
Alright, so coming back to our topic, the Suncity we were discussing. So, like, I have a question about the location, because it's like mix up of Emirates Road and Al Qudra. We really need to be clarified from your side. Also, we would like to know the exact entrance of it.
See, as right now nothing is official, so I won't be like 100% sure about that. If we talk about the plot, it was a project by Miraz. First of all, the Cherrywood, we all know that. So now the project is taken over by Damac. It's a corner plot. If you see on map, it's on Al Qudra Road, and it's intersecting on Emirates Road as well. So sooner or later, it's going to have an entrance and exit through Emirates Road. If it's not now, then sooner or later it's going to have that. Because in future, you know that the area is prospering so much, there are coming so many developments, and sooner or later that's going to have an entrance. So talking about the plot itself, the location is really perfect location. What I loved about it, you know, the recent launches happened for Riverside, the Heights, the each and everything. The plots, they are really barren right now. If you would be telling your client, you would be making him imagine that this is a desert and this is going to be in next 4 years. So when we talk about this plot, you can see you are having so many communities nearby. Okay, the Cherrywood itself, then Mudon, then on the other side of the road we are having Sustainable City, Al-Waha, a lot more. So
I guess
this,
we have Nashama as well.
yeah, the downscale Nishama, obviously. So the plot is right in the heart of all of the ready communities, right? So it's not something. Uh, Again, I told you right now they claim that the entrance would be from the Cherrywood itself, right? So, being an investment point of view, if you'll see that the Cherrywood is a ready community, coming an entrance or an exit from the Cherrywood, just a difference with the developer. Like the developer now is Damac. First it was Miraz, but again the community is almost ready, right? And you know that right now we are seeing what's happening in lagoons. Even the handover is 1 year delay. After 1 year, still the owners there, the prices are already started to get skyrocketed. Those who bought the units at 1.8 today they are asking for 2.5, 2.6 million. That's not an impossible price. They know that in next several months they are going to achieve that target. So again, the location of the project is really very nice. What I most loved about, okay, and then again coming to the project itself, see there is a very simple market rule all over the world, what we call supply and demand, right? The supply is really very limited. It's like 729 units only, which means that any investor coming to this community is going to have an exclusivity. He can tell anyone that I own a unit in Damac Suncity. Okay, because there are just going to be 729 units and almost 60% of the community is already sold out. So one thing, that whoever is going to have an investment in Suncity, he's going to be an exclusive owner.
Sold out 60%
Yeah,
already.
what we call sold out, almost 400 EOIs Damac has received till now.
Wow.
Out of 729 units, so what's the inventory left? They are having 329 units. Okay, so again, you can imagine there would be bulk buyers in that also. There would be some other buyers like they're having 2-3 units. So if you are having something in Suncity after next 3-4 years, you would be out of those 500 owners of that community, which is totally exclusive. Okay, and again the concept is really amazing. I really love the concept. It's all about wellness. Okay, you know, being a human, we always requires a meditation for our soul, our body, our mind. You know, that's the first thing in your life, right? So it's all about wellness.
Okay, now you mentioned the word wellness, and I'm a person, who just wanna live in an organic world.
Oh,
Yeah. So tell me more about it. It's gonna be gritty, it's gonna be watery. What is gonna have?
actually, the main, the prospection of this whole development is mainly having a forest inside. Okay, you are having a jungle camping for your body, you are having a trailing camp, you are having other amenities. If we talk about it, it's going to be a green and a water community as well. For your soul, you are having an ice bath. Okay, you are having a sauna and a lot of other amenities. So again, the concept is wellness. When it comes to wellness and it comes to Damac itself, Damac never lacked in amenities. You know that In any community you would be going in Damac, there are a lot of amenities. You can't get bored inside the community. And trust me, I have seen the right now the launching the videos and all that stuff. And you want to be in a silent community, a peaceful community, or with a community where everyone loves the wellness, their health, their body, their soul. It's best for you. And by the way, they're also having a yoga in the park and barefoot relaxology.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be my place, seems like. Okay, so see, encapsulating, you told us about the location, amenities, and wellness, which I loved, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really wanna know which golden behavior this time Damac is gonna give to investors.
First thing, if we talk about investment point of view, what I would like to tell you here, if we talk about any community nearby, which is Villanova, Ranches 3, Mudon, Town Square, nothing is less than 1500 per square feet. What I am telling you is the average price. Even for some units, if you would be going in Ranches 3, they are more than 1700 per square feet asking price. If you would go to Villanova, it's more than 1600 per square feet asking price. So with an investor point of view, this is also a very nice community. The reason is the average price per square feet here is 1150 per square feet, right? And it's surrounded with all of the communities which are more than 1500 per square feet. So what happens here? You are having a margin of 350 per square feet increase within next 2 to 3 years, right? And within next 2 to 3 years, again, it's having a 75-25 payment plan. This is the least amount I'm telling you, that it's expected to be at 1500 per square feet. If it's at 1500 per square feet and at that time you have paid 75% of the total amount and waiting for the handover, still you would be calculating your ROI for 350 per square feet. You are saving more than 35 to 40% return on your equity simply. Okay. And again, there is one fact we all know about: when the community is ready, in the market we are having more than 40% mortgage buyers. And the mortgage buyers, they are having a mindset to pay in next 25 years. So they don't care about 100, 200, 300,000 more to pay in that community. That's the reason any ready community right now in Dubai is going up day by day, because the mortgage buyers, they are getting mortgages very easily in Dubai. You know that they have made your life very easy for the mortgage buyers. And again, coming to the point, then if you would be waiting till the handover, the expected price would be at least 1600 to 1700 square feet, giving you a minimum capital appreciation of 600 to 700 per square feet. Okay, and again, that's all expected. You don't know the market reaction. As we talked earlier, Dubai is on shortage of home, so you don't know in 2028, 2029 what would be the prices. Right now you can go through internet, you can search what's going to be expected in Dubai's real estate. If nothing is going to happen, still the prices are going to be skyrocketed, right? So you are investing in a community which is 300 to 400 per square feet as per today's market price, right? So you are having a minimum cap of 400 per square feet, depending on how long you would be holding the unit and selling it. Then the minimum amount which is to be expected is 400 per square feet. And again, the best thing about the community, if you have seen the prototype they have made, it's the whole community is single row, right? You yourself, you are a good closer of the company, and I know that. So there is a thing you already know, that any single row unit in the market is 100 to 200,000 above the units which are having a back to back, right? So a back to back unit is lesser in price, a single row is higher in price. So almost 100% of the units here in this community are having a single row. Even though if you can see in the prototype, you would feel like it's a back to back, but they are having 2 to 3 meters of gap, which is quite a very good gap at the back. So if we talk about the privacy factor, it's very well maintained in the community, right? So again, with an investor perspective, you need to pay 20% plus. The best thing about this launch is a 4% DLD waived off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you are getting something at 1150 per square feet, as you know, on every transaction in Dubai, you need to pay that 4% DLD fee. If you are getting something at 1150 and you are getting a developer discount of 4% DLD waived off, then you are getting something which is not 1150, it's 1100, right? So it increases the ROI of your unit. So you are getting it 4% below any investment right now you would be going in. So again, the point of view for investors are really good here. And trust me, Sash, we don't need to sell this, right? There is one very obvious thing. In our company, we have already submitted like 5-6 EOIs. It's already sold out, right? The exclusivity of this community is getting really high, right? So if no one is going to invest in here, he's going to make a huge loss of himself, right? So right.
And the comparison you have given with the other communities per square feet, amenities, and investor point of view, which was really good, and the DLD 4% waiver.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite catchy.
Yeah, exactly. And the only reason is, the recent launch of Riverside was done, and a lot of people missed the chance for that. So now is the right time. They are compensating the buyers who tried in Riverside. They are giving the 4% waiver. And we missed a very important point, which is Al Maktoum Airport, which is just 10 minutes away from this community. Okay. And what is Al Maktoum Airport? As you know, Dubai already holds a lot of world's Guinness records and world's largest and world's tallest records. So right now there is going to be a completion in 2028 for the world's largest airport, which is Al Maktoum Airport, right? So what is Al Maktoum Airport? It's offering more than 500 to 600,000 jobs, and this is just 10 minutes away from the community we are talking about, Suncity, and it's on the main Emirates Road. You are driving your car on 120, 130, and you are just reaching within 5 to 10 minutes to the airport, right?
Oh, so just keeping that time frame in mind. So either it's for investor, for end user, or for the rental. So coming opportunities along with the international airport, Al Maktoum. So this community is actually offering quite sufficient and superb offers.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, you know that here in Dubai, everyone wants to live close to his office or his workplace. If 500 to 600,000 are going to be in that area by 2028, don't you think we are not having that sufficient amount of townhouses in that area?
Oh yeah, that's the point.
So again, a lot of opportunities are coming there. If we this is just a roughly amount which I gave of 500 to 600,000. It's having 400 gates for aircrafts. I'm talking about the Al Maktoum, world's largest airport, going to be.
Yeah.
It's having 8 runways. It holds up to 260 million passengers every year. So these figures are really amazing. And you know that being a visitor, whoever comes here, he wants to live close to the airport, right?
Yeah.
Being a visitor, you would be close to the airport. Again, coming to a resident or anyone who's frequently traveling, he doesn't want to travel half an hour towards downtown, toward Marina or anywhere. He needs to prefer that location.
The supply
Okay.
chain management is gonna be very smooth
Yeah.
because of it.
So right now, I love Dubai South. To be very honest, as you know, just 5-6 months ago, it was announced to be completion of Al Maktoum Airport. I was having some property owners there, and they literally stopped selling their properties. They are not now selling their properties. They want to hold. Why they
Right.
want to hold? Because they know what's going to happen next, right? It's the future of Dubai. The wilder side of Dubai is now going to be the greener side of Dubai, right? If you can see it on map, now it's developing towards this side because we are not having any space there. Okay, if we talk about the area we are in right now, the downtown, it's all completely filled up.
So you're trying to say that that's gonna be the another central hub for the Dubai?
Absolutely yes.
Okay.
Dubai South, after the completion of Al Maktoum Airport, is going to be the central hub for Dubai. Okay, there is already out of Fortune 500 companies, we are having more than 160 to 170. Headquarters are in Dubai South. If we talk about Amazon, if we talk about Noon, if we talk about all the Fortune companies, most of their warehouses are in that area. The employees are already going there. You can, if you would be traveling through Emirates Road, or you are going via Sheikh Zayed bin Hamdan Road, you can see amazing developments going on there. Okay, because right now it's in the limelight. Everyone wants to be there, right? And whoever has missed the chance for recent launches to be in that area, now is the right time, right? So again, that was the whole conversation for an end user point of view and for an investor point of view. I believe Suncity is going to be unbelievably good, right? And there are a lot of reasons for that. Again, the plot location, the price, the amenities, the concept. So we can have a 1 hour further discussion on this project.
The way you explained that statistically for investors and of course for the end user, because for the end user, I would say that women, they are more towards like amenities because they are more spending their time over there.
Yeah.
The wellness is always part of it, and
Exactly.
because now whatever like corona and whatever the things were going on, so people
Yeah.
are too much into the health side.
Yeah.
So with the perspective of this conversation by the Damac, I guess this is very wonderful, and the way you explained it to me, you beautified my day, by the way.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much, and it was lovely talk and detailed discussion. So it's gonna be very fruitful for all of you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.